guys, welcome back. It is a minute. Okay, it's been an hour. I think it's been 2 hours since I posted my original part one of What If Deku got cheated on, and I got 6 views already, and that's great. Like, that's one of my best. I think I got 12 in 5 months on my last video, so that's really a huge milestone for me, and I really want to thank you guys. And here's my thanks. Making another one. If you don't like it, it's fine. But if you want to tell me anything, like you want to do something especially different, like make something happen, like to be caught on, to be kidnapped and get killed, I'm completely fine with that. Like, I'll do what you guys want me to do. Like, I will fit that in with my story. I will. I don't like Kachan at all. So, it's good. Well, I like him to a certain extent, but not. But, okay, guys. So, last time I mentioned the three-way. And, so it is the bunny hero. You know who that is? The bunny hero. She's like, I think it's like Mirko. I'm gonna say Mirko. I think it's Mirko, but if you have anything, if you want to correct that, you can. I'm just gonna keep on saying Mirko. So if you want to correct me on that, you can. So guys, we are legit 3 days from the USJ. Like, the USJ attack never happened. Okay? Like, the USJ never attacked until, I'm gonna say this year, they get attacked. But it's 2 days until they go there. So, 2 days until they go to the USJ. So, that's not that long. But Mr. Aizawa introduces the new helping teacher, like the secondary teacher, Mirko. You know who it is, the bunny hero. If you've never seen the bunny hero, she has like white ears and white tail, like a bunny tail and white bunny ears. So she's pretty cool. I like her. She's pretty dang. So yeah, that's what's going on. And the bunny hero is pretty cool. I like her. She's not that bad in like the show. I like her. I like her. So that's why I'm adding this. I'm adding her to that. Because I think that would make, she seems like a really general person. You know what I mean? Like, kind person. So, that's what's up. So 2 days away from USJ. So, and this is their second year in UA. I'm just gonna say that. Sure, why not? Yeah. So Mirko gets introduced to the class, and Deku already has a feeling because she has darker skin, like a suntan thing. You know, like those spray tan things, and they're like darker orange, stuff like that. You can get it like darker orange. You know, like light. It's light but dark at the same time. That's what she kind of looks like. Okay, so she kind of looks like that. So if you imagine that, that's what she kind of looks like. But I'm not making fun of her. I'm saying that's pretty cool. She is pretty cool. But so yeah, she's talking about that, and Midoriya already has a feeling that's the girl that was in the video rape, but he's not gonna say in the middle of class. You my fruit, you are my fruit, right? And he's not gonna say that because he's still shy. Normal Deku shit. He will talk to anybody. Like, say you're making fun of him. Sorry guys, you might hear a lot more stuff because I moved outside because it's sort of kind of nice out. Sort of. So where were we? Yeah. The Mirio thing. I mean, Mirko. Yeah. So, yeah. So, where were we? Yeah, he thinks he knows, but yeah, he's still kind of shy, but not like, hey, you were my three-way. Like in the middle of class. He's not shy, but he's not gonna say that to a fucking teacher because he's kind of respectful. So, yeah. He's respectful, but not like fucking, you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, they're thinking, Kachan's thinking like, oh yeah, she's still my girlfriend, stuff like that. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry for that. I like had to get a blanket because it's not nice out at all. It's cold as fuck. Sorry about that. So, okay, I keep on stopping at like key parts, but so she notices that Deku looks exactly like, the guy she's fucking smashed. She smashed. Just kidding. That's like had the three-way with. So she knows it's him, and she knows his name because he told her. He told her it, but he doesn't remember that because he was freaking hammered. He was drunk, like bad. Like when I say drunk, I mean smashed. Okay, he was bad. Sorry, guys, but yeah, he was drunk, hammered, if you will. He was drunk, bad. Like, I mean, bad. So he doesn't remember crap. He only remembers like bits and pieces. Like he only remembers before getting the tattoo, and then it just goes blank. So it's not good. So he's blank. So they're trying to find out his memories. They don't. Neither of them. So Kajan still sorry, yelling. Still thinks that Shoto is his girlfriend still, but she's not. She's just like hanging around with Deku. So Kajan trying to say, "Hey, get away from my your girlfriend," stuff like that. And Deku's like, what do you mean girlfriend? You cheated on her. And no, you're not gonna do crap about it either anyway, so why would I have to do that? So, yeah, he's telling him off, and practically, yeah, that's what's happening. So, yeah. In the middle of class, by the way, he interrupted Mr. Aizawa when he was introducing her. So, yeah, whatever. So, she realizes this and it's like, shut up. The teacher, Mirko? I'm gonna stick with Mirko. Mirko, fuck. No. Mirko. I'm gonna stick with that. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna stick with that. And, so, yeah. That's happening. And, well, he already realizes this, so he's not gonna say it in the middle of class. So like I said, but she calls him at the end of class to come speak with her. Speak with her. I'm sorry. Like when I spoke, I messed it up. Sorry about that. But yeah, come to speak with her, and they were like, okay, sure. Like Deku and Shoto, you should have got that, but those two, Shoto and Deku was called up there, and they're like, I'm not gonna argue with the teacher, so he does it. They go, they go to the teacher's lounge and they're talking. And there's new teachers in there. She made sure of it. So it's whatever. So yeah, there's no teacher of it. There's no teachers and stuff in there. So there's weird conversations about like I fooled around with a student. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah. So they're talking, they're like, she was like, I didn't want to be in your relationship, guys. But now I want to be because that was the experience. She's talking about the three-way, if you didn't know. If you're too pure, you will pure. If you're pure at heart, they're talking about the three-way, and yeah. And yeah, she's talking about that, and he's like, what do you think, Shoto? And she's like, I'm okay with it, but yeah, the show is equal respect and love. He's like, I can do that, and then I completely changed. She's mellow, so she's kind of cool. It's not cool, but she's okay with it. But she wants to be the same loved at the same time as her, so they're mostly gonna stick together. So yeah, and that's gonna happen, and yeah, so that's okay. It's all good. So they're talking for the next 2 days, and then one thing leads to another, and you know, they're boyfriend and girlfriend, and they already seen it, so they did it again. They you know, a little bit of lovey-dovey on there, and yeah, so that's happening, and so they oversleep for class, and there's probably about 15 minutes before class even starts, and Aizawa is like, oh, she must have skipped or something, and she's not gonna be here today. So without calling me, whatever, I don't care. She's a teacher. I don't really care. So I don't get paid enough for this. So he, Danky, that acid girl, I forget her name. Minky. I'm gonna say Pinky, because that's what John calls her, because it's so much easier to just call her, figure out her name. Whatever, I don't care. And Danky and what else? The real big, tall guy with the arms, regenerative arm things. You know, like the wing boy thing. He can like regenerate eyes and like ears and stuff on it. That guy. I don't know their names. I'm sorry. It's been a minute since I watched My Hero. Probably about a couple months. So yeah. So it's all good, guys. But yeah, you're talking. So yeah. So they go trying to get into Midoriya's room, but it's locked. And you know, it's locked. And they're like, the only reason the acid girl came was like T, because they weren't there. Shoto wasn't at her room. I don't know. Yeah, she wasn't at her room, and it's in that Midoriya's room, they assumed, because they were dating. And, yeah, so they're dating. They think they're dating because, you know, spending all the time together, which they are. But Bakugo is dumb and didn't expect it, so, because he's a dang nerd. So, yeah. But that's about it. Then, well, when they go in, the big guy's supposed to smash the door, and she's like, wait, no. I'll use my credit card to get through the door. And then she opens it and like unlocks it with the credit card. People say it works. I don't know. I'm not gonna be the one who like tests it and break my parents' credit card or something like that. Like, I don't care. So I would probably buy those prepaid cards to try it if you ever want to try it. I don't know if it works or not, but sure. If it doesn't, you better hope your parents home. So, whatever. Yeah. So, They use it, and they open it, and they see Shoto's red long hair, and Midoriya is like, "Wake up!" They're all like, "Oh, wake up!" Screaming at Midoriya, and Midoriya looks up, and he's like, "What?" He's like, what's happening?" He's like, "You're gonna be late to school. You only class. You only have 15 minutes." And he's like, "Oh crap!" So he wakes up Shoto first, and she's like, "What?" She's like, looks around, and she sees those guys, and she's like, "Oh!" She like covers up more, and he shakes the right side, and she's like, "No." She's like, "No." I say, no, I don't want to get up. And then he shakes her one time. He's like, "Get the fuck up." And she smacks her with her ear, and he's like, "Ah, shit." So she sits up, and he just realized what he did, and he was like, he's like drops his mouth, and he's like, "Shit." And the acid girl takes his picture and runs off, like T T T T T T T T, running off, just screaming T. And so yeah. And Deku's like, "Leave! What the fuck are you staring at? Leave!" And everybody's leaving, and so yeah, everybody leaves, and yeah, they realize they didn't bring any clothes other than the clothes they had on, and it's dirty now. You know why? It's dirty now. So they're like, "I need to borrow stuff," and he's like, "Okay." So Shoto takes his All Might hoodie, and Marco takes a green hoodie that says Midori on the back. You know, it says Midori on the back. So it's whatever. It says Midori on the back, and that's pretty cool. I mean, sure. She takes it and then puts on some shorts and goes to the girl side to change. And everybody's seeing this because they're in the common room, and they have to walk through the common room to get to the girl side. This is what people told me. They have to walk through the common room to get to the common side, female side of it. And yes, so they're realizing, why do they have Midoriya's stuff on, and why are they coming from Midoriya's room? And the acid girl's like giggling and like, I have tea, and they're like, spill the tea, and they're like, and then they show a picture of it, and then that spreads like wildfire of Midoriya, Shoto, and what's her name? What's her face? Marco, whatever. I'm just gonna call her Bunny Hero. I'm just gonna call her Bunny. Why not? So Bunny, and yeah. So yeah, it's happening, and they're talking about it, and yeah, that's pretty. And then they spread around, and everybody but Bakugo's knows, and Uraraka. Bakugo and Uraraka are the only ones who do not know. And yeah, people. Sorry about that. People are not talking to them. That's the only reason I don't know why. So that's pretty cool, I guess. So that's the thing. Nobody's talking to them because they're cheaters, and nobody likes cheaters. And yeah, so it's the day of the what is it? The USJ, USJ, and it's been 2 days, so they've been talking shit there for 2 days, and then that happens, and now Midori is tired as fuck, cause she smashed 2 girls, and they kept him up till like freaking 7 o'clock, and he has to go to school at like 9 or 10 o'clock, cause I don't know. It's college, so things start later. I don't know. Okay, I'm just making that up. Okay, I'm making stuff as long as I go. So, 10 o'clock, and he only got 3 hours of sleep. So did they, but no. Shoto got 5, and Bunny got before. And yeah. So, and their legs are wobbly. Their knees are still like wobbly and stuff. Cause, my boy is not a boy no more. I'm kidding, but if you know, you know. So, yeah. They go into the class. Deku's the only one there first. And yeah. Then Shoto, and then the teacher comes. Bunny comes, and yeah. Bakio's like talking to people, but they're not talking back to him. They're like, shut up. They're not talking to him because he's a loser. And yeah, they don't talk to losers. Even Grape is talking bad about him. I know his name, Mineta. Mineta is even talking crap about him. So yeah, even Mineta's talking crap. So it's whatever. Mineta's talking crap. That's pretty bad when Mineta's dissing you. You messed up when Mineta's dissing you. So yeah, so that's pretty bad when Mineta's dissing you. But he sees one of their phones with that on it, and he realizes they're all naked in bed, and they're like, shit. He's like, fuck my girl. He's like, no, she broke up with you a long time ago. And he was like, I'm gonna kick your ass, you damn nerd. And he's like, no, you're not. You remember what happened last time? And that was just me resisting. That was me not even using my full power. So, if you want another beatdown, that's okay with me. And he was like, yeah, whatever. And he walks away. So, it's whatever. And they're going to the USJ. And they go. And, well, the villains are there already. They already spawned a portal because it's so much easier just to come in. And they're already ready. They come in, and it's basically canon. But Deku can use 70% of his power. That's pretty dank. 70% is pretty much OP. It's almost Prime Might. You know what I'm saying? Primey. When he's in his prime. So without the, so 5 years. 5 years, and yeah. So like 5 years. Sorry. So like if he never hurt his stomach, he would still be prime, but he hurt his stomach, so he can't use as much of his power as he wants, so he's not as strong. Sorry. That was got the sniffles. Sorry about that. So yeah. So he's talking about that. And it's pretty cool, I guess. So Deku is almost Prime Might, and he is better than normal All Might. He has more power than the whole One for All users combined, and he doesn't know he can use 70%, so he like meditates, and then because someone said it's like meditate. So he meditates and meets all of the One for All users, and since he got smashed, since he got like boned, he boned her, they're proud of him and give him 70%. And I'm gonna say, they give him 70%. He doesn't earn it. They give it, but he can still use it, but it hurts his hand a lot. So like, how All Might said in his prime, he would be able to punch it with 5 and he would be done. And so practically, he can do 10. I'm not saying like the Zach. He can do a 10, and he can hurt it pretty bad. So, basic stuff. Mr. Azal hops down, tries to beat. He's beating everybody. And, well, they get split up. So, Sue and Midoriya and, pervert Grapey. I should probably take him out next. Next story time I do. Sorry, guys, if it's windy. My apologies. Because I'm outside and not inside because my grandfather went upstairs and he's trying to sleep and I'm not trying to be loud. So yeah, so that's happening and Midoriya hops down and he vows to, but they get spread out. So Sue, Midoriya, and Grape. I know his name. It's Mineta. And Mineta. I'll just call him Mineta. Why not? Mineta are all on the boat, and they don't realize what the powers are. So Deku uses 70% Detroit Smash, and boom, blasts them up. So grabs a hold of him, and boom, he does it, and it flings them up, and it gives them momentum. Into, so yeah, and. Sorry, I was thinking of a song. Sorry about that. So yeah, and when he hits him, well, he has the speed of All Might. So the Nomu is like, what? And he realizes Bunny, who's like girlfriend, is hurt pretty bad. And, well, that makes him mad. And all the One For All users, they're more helpful in this one. And gives them 100% with, only gives them 75. So he's actually on par with normal All Might on his prime. So that's pretty strong. So he can defeat the Nomu with 5 hits. So he hits it 5 times and it goes flying. It's dead. It's basically dead. Basically. Regeneration and everything. But, Mr. Aizawa is helping him. And helps Deku to defeat it. Because, it can't regenerate without its brain. No. Alright, so, sorry guys, that was my grandma. She was asking what I was doing. I told her, so, I'm back. So, yeah, like I was saying, it's about to end, not the video, but, the USJ attack, and he hits it one last time, and it destroys its brain, and it's dead. It's actually dead this time, and they can't recover it and do tests and stuff. They can, the body, but it's dead, so nobody can command it anymore. So it's dead, and he relieves off, and it's dead. It crushes his brain and everything. So his brain is destroyed, and you can't operate without a brain. Even the Nomos. This is anime logic, guys. I'm sorry, I'm making stuff up. I don't know if it's actually true, if they can command without a brain. I don't think, because that's why they all have brains, and why would they have brains? Because that's a super weak spot in their, design, unless they want you to think that's their weak spot, and that's actually a really overpowered spot, and, well, guys, I'm just assuming that's a weak spot for them, and, yeah, so he defeats it. And All Might runs in with a stupid little catchphrase, "I'm here! Running through the door like a normal person!" He's stupid. And, Shigaraki is they're cheating. Scratching his neck, and, making it, hurt. Because he's a weird fuck. He's a weirdo. And I like Shigaraki. He's pretty cool. I probably will make Shigaraki a good guy in one of these. But that will be all, guys. See ya and have a good day. And like I'm gonna say, my like goal is 1 and my view goal is 1. So if you wanna beat that, go for it, bruv.